It's gym time! Gym time! Gonna hit legs, quad dominant legs. I just got a text from my friend Kyle. He said he's gonna be there around this time, so pretty solid. Getting ready to head out. Day 14, legs. Potentially this Friday, I'm gonna go to Trumbull Edge and hit legs with my friend Willie P Fit. Very strong. A little nervous, but I'm excited to get some good tips and just, I don't know, it's nice to be a little bit more social. I'm not, as the people who know me, I feel like I'm a little bit more introverted. I'm a little bit less social than even I want to be. It's not that I can't talk to people. I love talking to people. It's just like, I don't talk to you if I don't know you. And if I have nothing to say, I'm not going to speak. So I'm a little bit more, I think that's tact, someone calls. I don't fucking know. Doesn't matter. But that'll be good. I'm excited to go hit legs. Maybe he said Thursday or Friday, so we'll see. Hitting legs today on Tuesday, so if it's Thursday, might be a little soon. But yeah, gonna go hit legs. I see my mom walking down the driveway. I'm gonna talk to her real quick and then I'll resume the video. She was just going for a little walk and talk on the phone. I think she's missing her morning walks with Mr. Cody, unfortunately, which is understandable. But yeah, moving on. Gonna hit legs today. Probably warm up very light with some leg extensions just to get the quads moving. Might go do some squats. Definitely gonna do some heavy pressing movements, whether it be the squat press or pendulum squat. And I'm gonna try to do less sets or like less exercises, probably less sets, just kind of go intensity. We'll see how I'm feeling. And I'll just kind of play it by ear. I feel like I usually go pretty hard on legs regardless, so I'm not really worried about what movements I do. As long as I go for it, I'm sure I'll get the burn. I'll get them close to failure. So it should be pretty solid. Got the Jeep fixed again. I got it back with the ball joints fixed, which are heavy duty, but it was still making tire squeaks or squeals when it was turning. And I looked into it, and it seems like a combination of the caster angle and I guess the camber, but you don't really change the camber, you change the caster angle. Essentially, it was toe out like this, like the wheels were a little bit out, so I put them, instead of being flat, a little bit in. Not cambered like you'd see, you can't tell, but it's like, I think it's like 6 degrees or something on each side, so it makes it a little bit more like this. So it, for the lifted Jeeps, it makes it, when you make the turns, it doesn't squeak anymore or squeal. So it no longer sounds like I'm racing when I make a small turn at 5 miles an hour. The tires aren't going like, grrr. That's not the sound it makes. But anyway, it won't be making the tire squeal, so should be better to drive. I still have to fix an interior kind of squeak when it goes over a bump, and then the front left has a little bit of a clicking sound when I jump on it, and then the rear left has a little bit of a shock squeak when I go jump on it. But when I'm driving and you don't jump on it, you can't tell. So I'm being a little bit of a perfectionist. Jeeps are utility vehicles. They're not like comfort, luxury, Mercedes, Audi. So it's not like they make sounds, but I'm trying to make it more perfect as possible, because this Corvette's about to be retired for the winter, and I'm gonna be driving that every day, so I want to make sure I'm happy with that. Potentially gonna get a job offer. Joked about that. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know what the position title will be. I don't know how much money. It's very in the air right now. I'm not gonna try to be too excited until I get the final offer. But it seems like after 5.5, 6 months of searching, I might have found a job, and it'll be in my hometown. So as much as it's nice to leave your hometown and move on, I don't really feel the need to do that. Like I go visit my brother in Cambridge. I lived on my own in Manchester when I was in grad school. So I've left the house for a while. Like, I don't necessarily mind. My parents let me live in the basement. They don't really go to the basement that often. My mom will come down and check on me, which is, sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's a little, I don't know, sometimes it's nice to have your personal space, but I can't complain. I won't be having rent or anything. I have a lot of room in the basement, and they're kind of going through a lot recently, so it'll be nice to help out my parents. So no upset there. Very, very stoked to potentially have a job and to be close to my friends, close to who's here, and be able to help out my parents. So we'll see how that goes. Gonna go hit legs today. I think this is gonna be one of the last days I can take the Corvette out. Maybe another week, maybe 2 weeks if I'm really lucky. But it's getting colder, where as soon as there's snow and there gets salt on the road, like, I know technically this car is made of like composite materials, so it's less likely to rust it's still just not a good practice. I don't need to be driving in the winter as much as I want to. So it's probably best to put it away, keep the longevity, keep it for the summers when it's nice, not put on miles when I don't need. So gonna enjoy it for now. Gonna chug this pre-workout, get to the gym, say hi to Kyle, and get a good workout in, and I'll see you in there. All right, gonna warm up with some leg extensions, as I said. Got a bathing suit on today, but they're really comfy. Good for legs. Ooh, I almost kicked the tripod. Just going for a feeler. Get the muscle recruitment going. Ooh, I think I might do gym pin on the next set. Well, not gym pin, but drop set pin. Let's just do 2 sets on this to warm up. This will be my first, drop set pin on the next, and then move on. I was just talking to Kyle. I totally thought it was Tuesday. It is definitely Wednesday. I have volleyball tonight, so I'm gonna go light on legs, play volleyball tonight. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Gonna do back, and then I might just hit legs with Friday with Will. So definitely gonna go light on legs today since I might be hitting it in 2 days, and volleyball tonight. So let's be chill. Maybe mainly a cardio day. Sorry to switch it up on you. I could do back right now, but I want to have a good back day tomorrow. I guess I could just switch to that right now, but I'd rather, I don't know, my biceps feel a little bit, I wouldn't say sore, but I'm going to give them a rest today. So light legs today, tomorrow back day, Friday legs. Sounds like a plan. All right, trying to go light, but I still want to get my squat form down, so just throwing on 95 for form's sake. Maybe we'll go up to 185 max. But I'm gonna try the low bar. I don't know how this works. That was not very comfortable, but let's watch that back, see how it actually looked pretty good. Very uncomfortable, but oh shit. My hips, like my hip flexors, a little sore. I noticed yesterday when I benched, I was using a lot of leg drive and I felt a little sore. I don't know what that's from actually, but whatever. Yeah, I gotta get squatting shoes. Form felt pretty good there. Obviously, it compromises as you go up in weight, so let's see how it goes. I'm not trying to go too heavy, but we'll see. All right, I think I definitely need some squat shoes. These blocks are great, but it's kind of annoying to hold the weight, especially when it's heavier, and then find my feet setting. feel like it'll be better next time. Just maybe not next time, but in the future, just to step back and have my feet planted already. We'll get there in due time. All right. I had another 25 each side. I saw this 195, so 2.5 plate either side, 200. Call it a day. We'll see how this feels in the rear delts because the low bar. Felt pretty good. I would say I'm a little adverse to leaning forward, but that's what the low bar squat does. And I wasn't unstable when I leaned forward, so I got to stop trying to stand so upright, even though it's good to do both ways, but this is low bar squat. All right, just one more set of this. I could try going up a little bit in weight. This felt really good, but it doesn't feel great on the wrists because I have really bad wrist mobility. So the further back I go, the more my wrists have to kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say compensate, but maybe just compensate. For the fact that it's so far back, they have to bend more. Like I would have no shot in a front bar squat. I can't even get there. But no worries. Just try not to kill our legs. I got volleyball and maybe a heavy leg day in the next 2 days. So just try to get the form down a little. I want to go a little wider with my grip, but in the way, I wish the squat rack was a little wider. Not many things are made for tall people. I'm not even that tall. I'm 6'2", but if you're 6'5", like, you're fucked. You gotta go to a special gym. All right. Did not like the way I moved on that one. Let's go a little lighter weight for form, and then be done. All right, let's get right into it. Let's just go for like 3 to 4 good clean reps to get the form down. I'm liking the low bar squat. I'll have to go back and see if it really is low bar. It feels like I'm still holding a little high, but my wrist mobility is not really wanting to go lower, and it feels like it would fall. I don't know. Let's not pinch my fingers. Oh, yeah, the shoulders and the wrist do not love that, but it feels better on the biomechanics. All right, let's get right into the 5 plate squat press. No need to go to 6 today, not trying to kill it, but just trying to get the pump. That shit was sweaty. All right, I just got a text from Will saying that his schedule is getting pushed around a little bit, so he might not be able to hit a Friday leg day. So I'm gonna add another plate and push myself a little bit harder. The only downside to this machine is you gotta load a lot of plates. I've seen people make it all the way to the end with like 10 plates each side, but I've never seen them with their form. I find it hard to believe that the people in this Edge gym can do 10 plates each side and have perfect form, but I can't hate it till I see it. So next time I see that, I'll have to analyze. But comparisons to Thief of Joy, I think 6 plates is pretty fucking heavy. So let's get full. Feeling tired today. One more. Every single night. Gotta love X. All right, doing the pendulum squat. Was walking by it, green goblin mask, talking to my mind. Gotta do it. I swear, they need to paint this thing green. I'm like a bull, I hate red. Call me El Toro. I gotta lower that stop. Listening to Trippie Redd. Life's a Trip. Fire album. I was talking about that last time. So they think I wanna die. Yeah, cause my doors are suicide. Yeah, bet that coffin would be nice. Yeah, stump that bitch up with some ice. Yeah. Whoa, the coupe doors are suicide. Whoa. I wish I could hold in front of me. Alright, that's enough for this. Probably had 2 RPE, 2 reps in reserve, but let's go hit extensions for the finisher. Alright, this is my second favorite leg extension. My favorite one's to my left, but it's okay. Someone just got off it. I guess I could have waited. Whatever, just hit this. Do a little hold. Probably could have got 2 more, but I'm not set up perfectly. Let me set up better. Do another one. In between the last set, I noticed someone left their headphones there, but it was only one of them. Like it was the case with one in there, so they probably have the other half in, walking around. I'll keep an eye out. I gave them to the head desk. That's a better setup. That was pretty good. I got volleyball tonight, so let's just be done. Let's go do some cardio. It was a pretty good leg day. All right, day, was it 13 or 14? It doesn't matter. It was a good leg day. I pushed myself a little bit harder than I was expecting originally because I don't think I'm gonna end up working out with Will this week, probably next week. And I do have volleyball tonight. I cannot believe I thought it was Tuesday and not Friday. Or I mean, not Thursday, Wednesday, Jesus. I cannot believe it was Wednesday and not Tuesday like I thought. But whatever, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you're unemployed, but employed now, or about to be employed. Very excited about that. I was thinking about that during the workout. Very excited. I'll be finally part of the workforce. I won't feel as bad about myself. I'll be on the grind, the grind. But unfortunately, my videos are gonna change a little bit. I usually come to the gym between 12 and 4 at the latest. I'm leaving the gym right now at 4:17, but I have to look at the hours they want me to do. I assume it'll be 8 to 4, 9 to 5. If it's 9 to 5, I'll probably have to go to the gym in the morning, so I'll have to start getting up early, maybe I'll shower at the gym, maybe I'll not, maybe I'll come home in time. But it's just gonna be a very different schedule. I'll be probably at the gym when it's more packed. It'll probably be harder to get a machine, hard to record. So I'll probably be forced to do a little bit less exercises, like harder sets, so that'll be good. But it's gonna be a little different. Maybe I'll be coming to the gym. If it's like a 9 to 5, maybe I'll be coming at like 7. But it's just gonna be, it's gonna be tough because instead of having like the whole day centered around the gym and then like getting some like job applications done and things like that, it's gonna be centered around work, and then I'll get the gym done. And if I end up taking 2 hours or 3 hours at the gym, that's kind of the whole day. It's just gonna be sleep, eat, work, gym, sleep, or eat, sleep, eat, work, gym, sleep, work, sleep, gym, eat, work. So that's okay. That's what most people do. I mean, not everyone goes to the gym, but most people are doing that kind of grind, or they gotta get home from work and they have kids to watch. So I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll end up being very rewarding to like get everything done, to like work and still be able to like hit the gym, but the hours will change, and I'm sure it'll be an adjustment period. But I don't think I'm gonna start working until December 15th, so I still have like 2.5, 3 weeks to continue hitting the gym. Maybe I'll start hitting that schedule even though I don't want to. Maybe I'll start doing that where I'll go to the gym early in the morning or late, just to kind of get used to that before I start doing the hours. And then that would be smart to do. We'll see if I do it. Sometimes, in my opinion, I guess it's the same for everyone. Some people just don't know where to start. I feel like I usually know the answer of what to do, but implementing it or not procrastinating and starting is usually the hardest part. It's not usually like, what should I do? It's like, I know what I should be doing, but do I want to be doing that? And that's where discipline kind of comes in. So I've been working on discipline over the last 6 months while not having a job. I haven't just been like going crazy and going places. Like, I'm just staying home, kind of getting what I need to get done, cleaning up the house. My parents' house is rather large, but there's a lot of stuff. We have a lot of maintenance of like the jet skis and things like that, where they have to be put away for the winter, get them ready for the summer, put the batteries in, things like that, where there's a lot of things that end up happening over time, where maintenance is not easy, as a lot of people know. So I'm trying to make the house, so we have a shed coming, so once the shed's here, I'm gonna have to organize the garage a little bit better. I'm just trying to make it so that it's easier to maintain once my schedule gets more busy and I'm actually working. So I'm excited for the future, a little nervous, but that's exciting. Like, even though you're nervous or you might be a little bit unsure about something, change is good. Even if it's scary, usually it's good. That's how you grow as a person. So I'm excited to see how my mindset and how I adapt over time. But yeah, finally doing the damn thing. So let's go. I'm gonna hit back tomorrow. Should be a really good back day. And then yeah, we'll see. Fridays should be rest day then. So we'll see if I hit a workout with Will next week. If not, I know I'm gonna stay in Newtown, so I'm gonna be here for the next few years at least. I'm not planning on leaving the company I'm about to get a job at for a while. It seems like they have some good growth opportunities, so I might end up being here for the next 4 or 5, maybe more years. So we'll see. I don't really hate being close to my family and friends, so and I could always make the trip up to Boston when I want to see Robbie, Liam, and Kate. So pretty good workout. I'm gonna enjoy. I was gonna drive and talk, but I kind of want to talk and then drive so I can enjoy the drive while I still have the car before winter. So end video. I'll see you next time.